It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we are watching ANDOR, episode 6 of season 2, called What a Festive Evening.
What a festive evening. These episode titles could be something benign and nice, but they're also gonna mean something sinister, you know?
Could be, what a festive evening.
Ooh, yes, say it as Emperor Palpatine. What a festive evening.
I have a feeling it's gonna be like that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like that.
Well, or it's gonna be, it's a culmination episode. It's every third episode is the end of an arc, so...
Yeah.
What do we have going on? What happened last time?
So, Cassian hooked up with the rebels from Ghorman.
Yes.
And they're not getting along. He seems to think that
he did his assessment.
They got a half-cooked plan here.
Right, and it wasn't clear if he's gonna stay with them or if he was just there to see what they're doing and report back to Luthen.
Right.
So I don't know. But we did think that maybe he was gonna be there to meet up with Cyril, and that would be interesting narratively.
I feel like that could still happen.
You gotta do that, right?
I mean, Cassian needs to, even if he is just supposed to leave now, he's gotta stay and be like, I'm gonna help you guys figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
Because Ghorman is if Ghorman falls, that sucks.
Right, and if
he doesn't want to see that happen.
If we're gonna have an opportunity to steal a bunch of their weapons, let's find the way that can be most useful instead of a way that'll just be bad for you guys.
Let's do it right. Let's hit him where it hurts.
So
instead.
then, if that meant if he manages to help them in a way where they pull off their operation in a way that Dedra and Cyril aren't anticipating, then that will make them even more gung-ho that they have to capture Cassian Andor, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We've got to stop him! Cartoony like that.
Yeah, just like that. Vic's watching TV. She's bored.
Yeah, and traumatized.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
That is sad. Luthen is getting overwhelmed.
That's right, and
by all the tangled web that he's woven for himself. Yeah.
And he and Clea are gonna have to infiltrate a party at Skulldun's place to get their microphone back before it's too late. I guess that's what we've set up here. Should we dive in and see where we're gonna go next?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We have a Patreon. Check it out in the link below. We got full-length reactions over there. We got movie polls if you want to help us decide what to watch. So you can support us over there if you want or not. Let's watch Andor.
2 days in, you barely looked around.
How do you know what I did?
We heard it didn't go very well.
Oh, you heard?
Oh, so other eyes watching, huh?
They started too late. Now they're rushing.
That's awfully definitive.
They're not ready, Luthen.
I think they know that.
So they want help.
They want to hijack an Imperial transport to prove something that everybody already knows is true. Who's gonna care about it?
The Empire will care about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll be crushed.
Luthen
You're
is
finally wanting to do something. You tell them to be careful.
So he thinks that Ghorman getting crushed is good for optics, for the rebellion.
Doesn't matter. Ghorman, he played.
Yeah. Cassian cares about the people. He doesn't want them to all get
Chance for that. That's a
jackbooted, but
You think it's small.
Luthen's like, no, this is good for us.
Big picture, this will be good.
Think about a planet like Ghorman in rebellion. A planet of wealth and status.
It does send a good message, but yeah, you should help them win. Don't.
If it goes up in flames.
But
Everyone will
burn.
Very brightly, yeah.
exactly. Well, and it's sort of a one or the other. You can't help them rebel in secret, which will keep going,
Right.
and also have them visibly rebel, which will get responded to.
Visiting friends?
Why do you ask?
I'm curious by nature.
I have friends everywhere.
Oh, so it is the code phrase, like you were guessing.
That couldn't have been more conspicuous.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
these Ghorman rebels are not slick.
No.
I like that the show has that much attention to detail. The different places have different levels of understanding.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Bix is not answering the door.
I had a feeling you were on your way.
Is she just strung out?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Happy to see her, but let's take a proper look at her.
Yeah.
How are you?
I was a fashion designer. I was very, very pretty.
Oh, they're so happy to see
Yeah,
each
they
other. Makes me worried.
Yeah.
You okay?
He came after you left. Didn't realize how shabby the place looked.
Yeah, it's a...
He was gonna ask me for a weapons appraisal, but he changed his mind.
Go out on your own? He waits.
I wonder what he was really gonna do.
Yeah, right.
I rode back with him this afternoon. He never mentioned it.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
going
that
on?
is weird.
Maybe he just wants us to waste our time talking about it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Poor Cassian's just like always on, like all the time.
You have to be. Well, I mean,
I know.
that is an odd move. It's true. I hadn't really thought about that. Uh-oh. Someone's at the door.
I want those.
I won't ask for what purpose.
Just to have.
Oh, he's just showing up at the antique shop?
You mess with her behind my back.
You realize what you're putting at risk right now.
What's wrong with you?
This is the second time today you let me down.
You had to know she would
I
tell me.
mean, he's angry. Come on.
Yeah.
Clearly, just tell him something.
Then
Ghorman looks too painful. Bix is too vulnerable.
I give you everything.
Is this everything? This fury, this lack of control? Violating?
Oh, come on.
yeah, Luthen, you
Soft
get off your high
Ghorman,
horse
but
for
willing
just
to
a
protect.
second.
We are not who we were when we started. Bix has to pull it together. Or you will have to decide
Wow.
at what point it becomes too large a problem.
Excuse me?
You're doing it right now.
Oh, no.
I want her as strong as you do.
It would just be easier if I was alone.
No.
You want my blood. You help me work this out.
Oh, is Luthen gonna kill Bix or have Bix killed so that Cassian can work alone?
God, I hope not. That would be bad.
Cassian wouldn't keep fighting
No.
with the rebellion if that happened.
Our cousins in military intelligence have been salivating over our interrogation results and have convinced the Emperor that Dr. Gorst is too valuable to be a one-man ISB asset. He's to be expanded into a program.
Oh. Well, we are going to get
The
Dr.
Navy's
Gorst back.
donated a
Maybe he
facility
will wear
here
the helmet after all.
Yeah.
You're taking the lead on this. Why did I say that? Fill me in after you've read the brief. What?
I was told they don't know what they're doing.
That's why we're not doing much. It's fast, it's simple.
Okay, so
You've brought the fuses.
Vel and Cinta are going to help them pull off this job. All
Interesting.
right.
I told Luthen that I would only take this assignment if you were on it.
Aww.
You're the only reason I'm here.
So you both told him?
I
Like-
guess. Now one of them will die.
Right.
I'm so scared for
God.
everyone's
Yeah,
lives.
Exactly. Why did you say that?
I knew you'd worry.
What happened?
I'll tell you about it someday.
Oh no, that's another sign of
Yeah,
somebody dying.
no,
Agreeing to discuss something at a later point.
Wish I'd known.
I thought about you.
yeah, she's gonna die. You're so right, man.
They're laying it on thick, but I don't know if this is the kind of show that would want to like use narrative tropes to
Yeah.
subvert our expectations. I think they're
Yeah.
laying it on thick because it's coming.
There's been a rapid increase in local activity.
And the shipments are running smoothly.
Yes, sir.
You walk a
Laying a
very...
trap like a spider.
Yep. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Cyril must never know what this is all really about.
I remind myself constantly, sir.
She doesn't
So-
like that.
He
What's the
doesn't get to
fastest
know
we can get
about
here?
like
8 minutes.
the gouge mining
we can
stuff.
start.
Yeah. Oh.
The calcite.
Yeah, I
That's
see.
the part that he doesn't get to know.
The moment we go loud.
Ooh, that could be.
Time's up. We leave with what we have. We don't get greedy.
That's what flips his
Yeah, I
allegiance.
think so. Yeah, because that would be like, I didn't know you were gonna.
Kill everybody.
Yeah.
Some of us want to protect ourselves.
Do as you are told. If you can't manage that, you don't belong here.
Okay, I'm out.
There should be just enough time between the transports to do what we need.
This is exciting.
Tell me about the neighborhood.
Another heist.
There is 5 units here.
these guys are gonna
Do we control these roofs?
get slapped with the reality of what it's like once these things really go live,
Yeah.
you know? The plan is one thing, the live heist is another.
You're the end of our line, which means you do not move under any circumstances until you are told to do so.
Are you?
Trina. Dib.
Bibu Megapor Varando.
Okay, fine, let's call it off then.
Yeah,
You know, like, what
exactly.
the
Hey,
fuck
why
are
don't
we
just-
doing?
Yeah,
Is useless.
this is a bad idea anyway.
Exactly, yeah. What are we doing here? You're gonna listen to me or let's go home?
Yeah. Idealists,
Good
man.
plan.
What chain of
Pick the
command
right
do you
spot.
recommend, is
Yeah.
what I would say. You know, like, what the
We're here because you've never done anything like this.
I can't stress this enough. You're all going to need to respect the chain of command.
Exactly.
Pinter and I will have blasters.
That is
Nobody
going to
else.
end up being
And
the
I mean
main issue of
nobody.
this whole execution of this, is that people are going to start...
We'll drop it and cover
Trying to
the
think for
exit
themselves.
after that, but
This
we
is
do
not the time for that.
If that's not possible, this would be the time to say so.
You mean it now?
Right now.
Yes, right now!
It's flashing. Whatever the mission is, I'm coming.
I don't know if... You seem like you might be a bit of a liability at this point.
Hey,
Well, but she doesn't want to sit around here doing drugs and
Yeah.
watching TV.
You think he, like, kind of knows what's up? Like, he's, like,
What do you think?
giving her a pass. 'Cause of
Yeah,
everything
he
she's
loves
been
her.
through, Yeah.
Stupid.
No, I know that part,
have
but,
the
you know, he's
trigger.
not, like, confronting her about
It
it,
doesn't
but,
feel
like,
right, we'll walk away.
seems, perceptive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I hurt you. I don't know who I am sometimes.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
like you've kind of lost yourself in being a fighter.
Yeah.
Luthen should have told me you were in trouble.
We're worth more to him separately than together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be.
That's something we'll have to talk to him about.
He doesn't worry about any of his operators as people. He worries about them as operators
Assets, yeah.
only. Yeah. Oh, tender moment. They're making the stakes very real. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
they
very
sure
worried
are.
for them
Yeah.
once any conflict begins.
Oh, no.
No, it's gonna be fine.
Cool building.
It looks like this prequels, really. I mean, it is Coruscant,
Yeah.
which is a location there, but this shot really does look like that. Skolden's fancy party. Oh, look at that.
Cool. It'll be far less impressive when she gets inside and there's no wind.
And it's got a little fan inside.
Perrin. Bale, how are you? I'm free. That was my last investiture party of the season.
That's...
We had to split up to cover the rounds.
They said Senator Organa.
Not tonight.
No,
Exactly.
your family now.
Like Bail Organa, like Leia's dad.
Oh!
It's usually Jimmy Smits, and that is Benjamin Bratt. So they recast him, I guess?
Cast him. Had to, maybe.
Can't get Jimmy Smits.
How did you two get in here?
Partyhouse had an emergency and tossed us the invites. Where's your buddy?
Oh, he'll be here. What are we drinking?
Do we know who his buddy is?
I haven't heard from my cousin.
Something urgent she needs knowing?
Yes. I care about her.
You what?
You care about another human being? Sometimes it's just like thinking about just being in this world and looking around and going, my reality is really weird.
Yeah?
It's like aliens walking around, you know.
Your friends will think we're flirting. There's no harm in that, is there?
Are you out of your mind?
Oh, okay. Be careful, Lonnie.
Yeah. Just playing it very close to the chest, man.
Well, and he's an unwilling informant at this point, right?
He seems like he's still...
He's willing, he's just too
yeah,
scared.
Yeah.
The Miracle Man, who helped secure this very special piece, is actually here with us tonight. Director Krennic, Luthen Rail.
Well, he's back again.
Senator Mothma.
Oh, yes, I've been a guest at her committee several occasions.
How pleasant to see you free of the witness stand.
Ooh.
Oh, all right.
What a festive evening this has become.
So, tell me
Great.
what we're looking at.
Yes,
the lost.
Just veiled contempt.
I'm showing you something special.
They're just here in this same room as... Oh, I guess this is the way to get the microphone out.
I was heartbroken when we sold it. Lucy will tell them that's why I was so keen on visiting with it.
Oh, okay. So it's somebody she knows she can trust to do something shady with, and he won't spill. Gotcha.
Yes.
Seems like a pretty high-profile heist.
Yeah, oh, it is. This is not smart.
Ooh, yeah.
It's not how you do this.
So you just do it right there, so you can just move the stuff.
Just jump on top of it, right? That's what you do.
Cinta looks so cool with the short hair. I love that look on her.
Oh, man.
Boom. Okay, let's take it.
That worked.
Go.
Repeat.
You think anyone's ever going to be able to go outside at night ever again after you're done doing
There's
this?
only 3 like it that we know of.
It's going to be stormtroopers.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be like Ferrex in season 1.
Tell me what you're doing. I'm removing a listening device from this piece, and you're going to help me by blocking the view. Forged 2,000 years ago on a planet where sight was considered a disability.
What were you going to do if I wasn't here?
Anything I had to.
Just, dude, can we have this conversation in like 5 minutes?
What are you so uptight about at this point? Now we're in this room.
Exactly.
That one, open.
Although I do understand where it's coming from. He's like, why did you stop?
Suddenly I'm participating in subterfuge. I did not agree to this.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Again?
Krennic over there. Yeah, like Ben Mendelsohn's character is very high-ranking and bad.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It would be so exciting though, you know? You'd be like, woo, here we go, we're heisting.
There's a visual theme inside the gallery. There's a common.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh god, 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 god. Oh god, oh, here they come. Come on, okay.
Stuck.
Insurgencies have a long history.
Oh, well, that would be... Oh, and he definitely sees them. Skeldon was looking to the side.
Yeah. Exactly my point. Criminals love to lie. After all,
They love it. Yes, they just love to lie.
Well.
Haha. She's just so contemptuous. She just hates him so much.
You gotta conceal it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're really screwed.
The count is 6.
Spy devices should never get stuck.
No.
T'aimes que ça sort une bulgèche? Oh, alors.
No.
Well, I mean, what would be the plan for an old lady happening upon your heist?
Gotta take her out, man.
No.
I'm walking away.
Do as I say.
That's right, come on, just do it, Lonnie. You're gonna take more time?
They had their own code of conduct.
Ah, my rebel is your terrorist. Something like that.
Huh?
Yep.
Come on, you can't so openly...
Yeah, don't. Why are you
she's
doing
gonna
this?
Hold it steady.
break it by mistake. She's just yanking harder? Is that really the whole...
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, just yank harder, just jiggle it?
It
just,
seems like, yeah, it's like one of those things is like, don't force it, just, it's supposed to just slide right out, you know?
Oh, she's bleeding.
Oh my god.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna be a drop of blood on the floor. She's gonna get it out, but there's gonna be her blood on the floor. Someone's gonna see her cut. Calling it.
Temik binor e balor. Kumbitem sampitsem ubinor skedador. Skedador.
Oh, that's the guy who was speaking at the public meeting. He's not gonna be told what to do.
Traîneau Fréchec.
You're gonna have to kill that guy. Oh, okay. We officially have a live fire situation. Did anyone get shot, or he just made the kid feel rattled
Yeah, he
that
was
it
like,
was
oh shit,
real?
Gun went off.
Oh, somebody did get shot. Who's dead? Come on!
No.
That's such a bullshit way
That's
for Synthesis
so
to die.
stupid.
No! Are you kidding me?
What? What?
No!
No. What? No. That's ridiculous. What?
Make sure they know.
That's very unsatisfying.
What the fuck?
of all the
For
ways
real, yeah, for her to go.
get rid of Cinta.
The random accidental shot.
Accidental friendly fire.
We have to go, okay? We have to go.
God. I'm upset by that.
Just them being
That's so
stupid?
Yeah. Maybe she's not dead.
This guy at least cares about what happened. He feels bad.
I understand that this piece is a favorite.
Clea looks so worried. So what's...
It's very special.
Is it still in there or something? They're just out of time.
They didn't show us get it out.
No.
It's from a planet where blindness was considered a gift.
Oh, well. I'm sure we can all think of some people who'd be right at home.
Fuck. That's not fair. That's not cool, man.
It's not. I mean, they telegraphed that she would die, and then
I expected something a little bit more valiant than that.
I guess there's a realism to it, but it's still unsatisfying.
I don't know.
She was barely in this season, you know?
Right.
She's just in this episode to show up and die.
She was barely in this scene. It's like, why was she even standing there in the first place? At least stage her there for some reason.
Pull it
Are you
together.
crying?
We got work to do.
I'm not going to say remember this because I don't have to.
Well, you just did.
Don't you look away from me.
I'm sorry. I'm so
She was a warrior. She was everything that you have daydreamed about.
Yeah, she's a real rebel you were playing at being.
To die like this because of you. Some whining, simpering, foolish child.
I mean, yeah, this is definitely eye-opening. Hopefully, for all of them, just being like, you were not cut out for this. You are not cut out for this, and you should never have even thought of doing this.
And you cost us an extremely valuable rebel. Now all of you owe it to make up for her absence.
Mm-hmm.
What fun.
You're welcome.
Oh, so she did
she
get it.
got it out.
But I think you might be onto the drop of blood.
Should have killed Krennic while we were up there.
That's a good idea. Oh, this guy. I don't think this is a dream of Bix's. I think it's really him. What in the world is he carrying?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, who's here? Oh, hey!
Get in the chair.
I know you.
Get in the chair.
Is this real? Is this... Come on, could this be real?
It will only feel like forever.
I mean, this would be awesome payback. How did she get to him?
There's no way that's... yeah, she just like...
Just boom? Got him?
Just got him. Now, he will scream.
And he remembered her too, so... And I don't think he would. You know? He's done it to so many people at this point. Just leave the room.
Yep. That was weird.
They certainly ended that scene like, oh no, she's still... Yeah, I guess it's real?
Who are you? Nobody's allowed in here.
Oh!
This is not real.
Or we're just on, like, a kamikaze mission.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
maybe. Yeah, maybe she just doesn't care anymore.
Wiling out. Oh!
Oh, what?
Well,
dude,
we got him. We are not.
They had a
messing
conversation
around.
off screen. It's like, what do you need? And she was like,
we're gonna blow some stuff up.
And get him.
All
that
right.
was badass.
Hey,
that
yes, it was.
That was a badass way to end that.
Sure was. I'm glad that she really got to do that. You said he needs to put the helmet on, so we got our revenge for that. We didn't go back to Saw Gerrera and the weird chemical weapons, you know? I'm surprised that we didn't revisit that after the last episode ended with that.
We got enough of that. That story, that little piece of the story arc is finished.
Yeah.
I still don't understand what happened. So if we're gonna skip forward a year and not get any further information about that, I think it was less about what they were doing, though, even though they kept it like vague enough that I still want to know.
Yeah.
But it was about the kid. It was about the guy
Right.
who they were forcing to lend his like indoctrination.
Exactly. Got him into being one of those more crazy type of rebels.
Right.
Saws guys.
Mhm.
But that wasn't this episode. This
No.
episode had the heist go it's like the worst possible outcome we could have gotten, you know?
Yeah.
There was not really like any other interesting turn of events, it just cost us Cinta.
Yeah, well, they did the heist successfully.
Right.
By most metrics, right?
Exactly, yeah, they got the stuff out, they weren't stopped, but it didn't... I don't know, I mean, I'm not trying to thumbs down the episode. I still like it and I like this show a lot, but I wanted Cyril more directly involved with, like, taking part in it instead of just sort of being on a rooftop watching everything for the Imperials. Or I wanted him and Cassian brought into contact, but in a way where they couldn't reveal that they recognized each other, or, you know, like, I don't know, there's just things that I thought I saw pieces in place for, but then didn't end up happening. And so maybe I was just, that's my own fault for anticipating, and I shouldn't have done that, because it was still pretty cool, but...
There was a couple of different pieces in this episode specifically that I was like, it would maybe be more interesting if they couldn't have gotten the tracking device. They spent like half the episode like trying to get that thing out of there, and then she got it. Like it got stuck, and we didn't even see, the tension wasn't built to the point where she gets it out. And then, or it was just like, well, now we're outside and they're walking away.
Especially when she had Lonnie there the whole time, who we'd seen before that he has asked, I would like a way out of this if I can get one. And then she brought him in against his will to help her with that. So I was thinking, what if in the middle of this, he's just like, I'm just gonna give her up right now. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? And like loudly draws attention to her. And why couldn't he could like cover himself by giving her, and then Luthen would be able to like not even do anything to help Clea. Like I was expecting Clea to maybe go down in that at the end of this episode.
Would have been interesting. I mean, all the motivations were there and the situation was there, you know.
Right, but instead
for him to just be like, fuck this, fuck these people.
Maybe he could say that again still in the future, he could give them up or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm confused as to what the relevance of bringing him over for that was to build that tension.
Yeah, he also, I mean, it could have also been that he does, like, she's almost discovered and he does some sort of, like, specific thing to, like, help, and then gets his moment with Luthen to be like, I want out now.
Yeah.
After
that was so too close.
Saves her, though, then it's like, Luthen, I just saved your favorite one.
Yeah, she's like your major operator. Yeah, your assistant.
Maybe the only one in this whole situation that you do actually care about, that you might actually, you know, all these other people talking about how like my relationships aren't important to you. You only care about, like you were saying, your operatives as operatives, but I think she's different. I think he would actually be like legit upset.
What is their relationship? They just work together? I don't know.
They seem very. She's the one he's closest to.
Right, day in, day out, they're around each other.
Yeah, he does not consider, no matter how cold-hearted he is, I don't believe that he considers her expendable.
I think he still is a human being. He hasn't lost all his humanity, even if he says that he has.
That's why he always keeps her so close to the chest, too. Like, there's always, you know, like, he doesn't really let her out of his sight.
Yeah, I mean, she had to say earlier in the season when she was like, I gotta leave the wedding early to go back and call these people because we're not getting communications, you know? So, like, it was unusual if they were gonna split. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he wouldn't want anything to happen to her, so maybe Lonnie can use that. But I'm curious now to see what the Imperial response will be to this heist. I think that it will probably be something like Ferrex, where they'll be like, okay, we were building a spot anywhere, so now we're building 10 spots and we're just going to be around all the time, you know? It's like you made it worse.
And how is this whole, I mean, the Ghorman situation has been so integral to this season, and it's like, how is that going to spring load now? Like the resistance, or like who's gonna finally be like, okay, enough is enough.
Right, well, we're on the home stretch. I mean, we're gonna have to find a way to get all the disparate rebel bands to coalesce into the rebellion, you know? Like, who are the people that run that ship that Vader is boarding at the beginning of A New Hope, you know? That's rebel soldiers, like capital R rebel, you know? So we need that organization to come together now for this final, I mean, it's the last half of the last season of Andor, and then we have Rogue One where they're pretty much the rebellion already. They've got their big hangars with the X-Wings and stuff, like they're going
at it.
So we gotta get to that point. And that's what I think this last phase will be about. It'll be about, you know, whatever happens on Ghorman will be the clamp down that then gets the mainstream society of the galaxy tuned in enough to be like, okay, the rebel resistance has support.
Including like the Wookiees even.
Yeah,
well, gotta be able to be like, no, this ain't cool.
We never saw like the Wookiees as a society in this time period, did we? Like, Revenge of the Sith.
guess
which is
not.
earlier. But
Yeah,
they're,
that's
like,
true. That's true.
We don't
That's
know
true.
what Kashyyyk's whole status is during this time period. We
That's
just know
a
that
good point.
Chewbacca is a Wookiee, but
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, about how those characters are around for, you know, they're contemporary to all this. Like, I'd like to see Han Solo interact with Cyril's mom.
Show us a... yeah. Yeah.
Those people could theoretically have a
be in
conversation.
here,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
That's weird to think about. I want to see Greedo show up, you know? Greedo's not dead yet.
No,
Bring us Greedo. Something
Oh, that's
fun
funny.
like that.
Yeah. Well, I think...
Yeah, I guess
that's all I
we're
got
halfway
for now.
through season 2 of Andor.
Yeah.
I like this show.
Yeah, me too.
Star Wars is cool.
Just keeps picking up and picking up and picking up.
Yep.
Until it pops off, which is always fun. I like the
Yes.
3-episode arc thing. That works pretty well for...
It does. It's like a little movie each time, you know?
Yeah,
Fun little
exactly.
4 movies of Andor.
Yep, totally.
We're eating good.
Well, yeah, I mean...
That's it.
Yep, until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets.
It's ketchup packets.